Welcome back to the playoff edition of Sports Extra. Number 2, Cesar-Valliere-Waltonville is the only area playoff team in Class 1A. At 9-0, the Red Devils have had a remarkable season, the team trying to start a deep postseason run. That run started today at home against the 15 seed Carrollton. Not a great start for SVW. The Red Devils trailed 8-0 early in the first quarter. That would change thanks to former WSIL Athlete of the Week, Desmond Malone. Malone takes the handoff, and he has plenty of green grass in front of him. He reaches out at the end of this run, hits the pylon, and the Red Devils would trail 8-6 early in the second quarter. That would be the score at the half. Head coach Mike Rude trying to rally his squad. Third quarter, Red Devils wake up. Quarterback Colt Packer goes deep, and Cayenne Short is there to bring down the home run ball. Cesar takes its first lead of the day. It's a 14-8 game. Cesar now on top. Later on, SVW driving once again. This time it's an end around to Pacey Dudley, and Dudley goes untouched into the end zone for the score. Cesar is moving on. The Red Devils take down the Hawks of Carrollton 34-8. They scored 34 unanswered points in the win. QB Colt Packer says trailing early did not bother the team because this squad has plenty of fight, and it's something they pride themselves in.
We know who we are. We know that we're going to play till the last whistle. You know, we're not going to give up. And so we knew it was just a matter of time before we kicked it into gear. So we just were really focused on sticking with it and not giving up. And so that's what we did, and we were able to finally find our rhythm.
Number 2, Cesar takes the next step in the playoffs. SVW is back home next Saturday afternoon at 2. They will face 7-seed Salt Fork. Elsewhere, DeCoin fans on their feet as the top seed Indians are moving on. Head coach Logan Spain's squad trailed 14-6 in the first half against number 16 Monticello. But in the end, DeCoin QB Camden Waller takes a knee and let the clock run out. Waller had 2 second-half touchdown passes, which gave the Indians a 28-21 win over the Sages. Here's head coach Logan Spain with more on the team's comeback victory.
We're proud of them finding a way to win ugly, 28-21, and staying together and doing what we preach, man. That's these seniors, At this point in the season, there's no gimmies.
DeCoin advances to the second round of the playoffs. They face powerhouse Tolono Unity at 2 on Saturday. The Rockets are the number 9 seed. Well, we're going to head from the high school field over to the college football field. The Salukis back on the road today in Macomb to face a winless Western Illinois team that has lost 20 straight games. The number 11 Salukis trying to bounce back from a 17-10 loss to South Dakota State last week. This game was all Salukis from start to finish. Late second quarter, Southern up 21-0. They would add to that right here. Nick Baker finds Vincent Davis III for the 27-yard touchdown. It's a 28-0 SIU advantage. Final seconds of the half. Leathernecks deep in their own territory. Dewey Green with a huge sack down to the 1-yard line on 3rd and 18. The Salukis would capitalize with this moonball from Baker to Isaiah Hartrup for yet another score. Southern led 35-0 at the half. The Saluki sideline was celebrating, and for good reason. The Dogs roll over the Leathernecks 63-0. It's their first shutout win over an MVFC opponent since 2012. Let's take a look at our other area college football scores. The Redhawks edge the Colonels for their 3rd straight win. Quarterback Patrick Heider gets a win in his first career start, and Murray State loses its 4th straight game on the road at number 12 North Dakota State 38-6, the final from Fargo. And that does it for this playoff edition of Sports Extra. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for round 2 of the playoffs. Have a great night.